This video addresses the question of the origin of life. As a second option to evolution, it of course presents the mythology of various nations, accompanied by images illustrating, for example, Inuit mythology about the raven and the pea. Instead of dealing with the philosophical question that preoccupied thinkers about the reality of God, we are left with ridiculous mythology. No wonder the concluding statement is, 150 years ago, one book shattered these myths. Did Darwin prove that the world was not created by God? How then did he shatter the idea of creation? From 342, the discussion shifts to a wide variety of intermediate forms between humans and apes, with several skulls shown as reconstructions. For instance, how do we know what fur was on which skeleton? Which had a simian expression and which had something more human? Gradually, the demonstration becomes more and more human-like. Still, no creature has been found that is between upright walking and quadrupedal walking, whose actions were between simian intelligence and human intelligence. Another conclusion in the film is, the missing link has long been relegated to the status of a strange obsession of the 19th century. Oddly enough, I find many studies from the late 20th century still troubled by this strange thing. See, the absence of intermediate forms, humans. As we move forward in time, they become less ape-like and more human-like. Interestingly, updated research I'm familiar with argues that there is no order. Australopithecus lived alongside Homo erectus and so forth, mentioned in the article above. And if you wonder what do the believers say about the facts arising from the computer animations, nothing. They quote studies? No and no, you can explicitly see the representative of the believers, a Latin woman whose face the graphic editor stretched out of proportion. Fake, 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 fake. It's understood that all believers admit that the findings prove there is no God, and only a claim of forgery saves them, provided it is said 4 times. Regarding DNA, see the artificial arrangement of the tree of life. But I was caught by the sentence, nothing in the DNA findings contradicts the fossil findings, as if there was someone who claimed that DNA contradicts the fossils, and if DNA contradicted the findings, what does it prove? That DNA is a liar? Probably it means that nothing in the DNA findings contradicts the interpretation given to the fossil findings. Well, that's not true. DNA research has updated significant changes in the phylogenetic tree. Here are a few examples. Not that it disproves anything, as research needs to be updated and nothing happened, but why make bombastic statements with no meaning?